Hey guys, I just wanted to do an update and an update basically of my helmet and how it's coming along with all the things that I'm putting on it for longer recorded trips, so I can get more information on there. So of course we have our S20 Sena Bluetooth device that will I've always had that on there for music and stuff like that, and then I just got my Prism. Well, it's not on there, but my Prism camera with a waterproof unit, but since it's not supposed to rain tomorrow, I'm going to take it with me, but I'm only going to use my camera outside of the holder. And basically there's like a system I'm trying to work out where I can get more than 2 hours of battery time, and I think I've come up with a somewhat of a solution, but I'm not sure how dangerous it is for my device, and I'll explain why. So here's this is another one little critique of the whole camera Prism thing is that we have two systems here. We have the one that bolts onto the helmet, which I really love because you know it's not going to fall off, which only holds the camera without the water housing unit. There's no way to attach the water housing unit to this part of it. The camera has to be alone, which is all fine and good. You have to have the sticky one for the other mount to go on with water housing unit. Now you have to have two on there, basically, depending on what you're gonna do. And okay, so we got that out of the way. We can switch them back and forth depending on what we need. Now I am a little bit worried about sticky stuff on helmets and it falling off if there's rain. Now this is extremely durable, and you got to keep in mind modern adhesives are going to be very, very strong and durable and all that good stuff. So you probably don't have to worry about it falling off. But I did use a little tie they gave me, one of these little ties, to make sure I got it around the mount and tied to my helmet in case it falls off, so it just kind of, just doesn't fall on the ground, basically, in case that does happen, but I don't think it will. It's very sturdy. Now, another issue with this is that when you have the camera on water housing unit, there's no way to power it. Okay, so it says you can have the camera working while charging. The only problem with that is that if it's charging, okay, if you can charge it and this is closed, okay, you can't power it. Now you can open this theoretically, but then what's going to happen with this under strong wind? Is it going to be flapping? So now you got this little logistical issue of this happening. You can, however, power it with, if you have a proper cord, like something like this, you can power it with the one they gave you because it has a longer tip. I don't seem to have it on the table, but they have the one they give you has a longer tip, because even out of this holster, when this back part closes up to make it semi-waterproof without the water housing unit, you need a longer tip to get in there to power it, to have a power source going to it. So the only way you're going to power it is when you have it outside of the water housing unit and you have their cord, okay, which maybe I have it on here. I can't see where I put it. Oh, it's on my pants. Okay, so there, I'll show you guys. Their little thing here is their tip is longer. Swear to God it is, unless I've been totally delusioned. So ba-bam, ba-bam. Right there, it's a little bit longer than your standard USB cable for powering phones and stuff like that. This is what you use to power like a Android phone and basically most cameras and all that kind of good stuff. So this is the issue. There's just logistical issues with being able to power it on. And so the next question is, where is the power source? Now it can be the motorcycle itself, which means you have to have a wire basically running from your motorcycle battery through your clothes or outside of your clothing to your helmet, which, if you have a backpack and you move, it could get ripped out. All that good stuff can happen to you. So what I did was I bought a $5, what is it? It's called Pocket Juice. I think I threw away the thing. Anyway, I threw away. It's called Pocket Juice. It's like $5. My only worry is that it's so cheap. It's such a cheap product that it's not going to have the right kind of amount of I don't know how to explain it, but basically someone explained to me once that like really high quality things like this, like cameras, have to be powered up slow. I don't know if this is bullshit, but this is someone knowledgeable told me this. You don't really want to have them power super fast off of like your wall socket. You want to have it going through something that's gonna make it power up slower, so that it doesn't kill the like so the battery that's in here is not gonna get killed by you charging it too fast. Basically, I don't know how to break it down. I don't know the technical terms, but you don't want to charge it basically too fast off of whatever. You want, like say you plug this into your computer and charge it through your computer, 100% fine, because it'll be a little bit slower, but it's not going to kill that battery. It's not going to damage it, basically. Not that it damages it, but it just kind of wears it out faster. So the worry I have, if I have this camera on this mount and it's outside on the outside, and I have this cord which can power it, okay, what I bought this. I have another attachment here which I attached with just black electric tape, so hopefully it doesn't rain. It's called Pocket Juice, and it was $5 at Walmart, and it's supposed to be able to charge a phone to 100%. So that's about how much power it has, which should maybe give, I'm hoping, my camera maybe an extra hour, maybe two. I don't know, haven't tested it, but I am worried that this Pocket Juice thing might be a little too rough. It's a really cheap product, and it might kind of do that thing I was talking about, where it charges things too fast and just releases all its power as fast as possible, and will damage this battery, this high quality battery. But I'm just gonna go for it because I need more than 2 hours of recording. Because if you want to record a 3-hour trip, 1.5 hours there and 1.5 back, well, you're screwed because you only have 2 hours on this thing. So I have to extend the power, right? And then I have to get an extra because action cameras, or at least this one, is not compatible with a 64 gigabyte SD card. I have to get 232. So that's about right. Now that I have to get another SD card. So these are just some of the challenges, technical challenges that I have. And so I attached this. I was thinking about putting it on the back of the helmet to make it more balanced looking, if that makes sense. Like have it here so it looks a little bit more like cool and futuristic instead of off to the side. And I do have a cord long enough, and so I'm gonna actually have to, because this is again the only cord that works to be able to charge this while this is closed. Not this. This can't be. You can't even use this if you want to charge anything. But if this is on the outside and you want to charge it with this cord, this is kind of lengthy for this. So I'm gonna have to tape down this cord to the helmet too, so it's not sticking out like 5 feet off my helmet and that kind of thing. So my helmet is getting ever heavier with all these attachments, but I want to extend my basically ability to record for longer amounts of time. So we'll see how this works out tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and click like please, and stuff like that, and bye bye.